Today we got a 2017 Kia Forte. We are trying to remove this. Actually, I tried some already. I'm using the tool that I'm using. You can get this one. Actually, you need like a thinner one instead of this thicker one. So this one will work, this metal, or if you can use a little bit of a flat head, like a thin flat head, but not like a, you need a big thin flat head, like about at least this side, at least a quarter of an inch to pry it out. So what you're gonna have to do in order to do that, you're gonna have to start off from here. You don't want to damage any of this piece. This piece got stuck a little bit ago. I'm afraid I broke it, so I kind of like go really easy using these I got these little tools also. This is really thin, so you don't damage this one. Now this one, it don't matter though, because you're gonna replace this anyway. You see this? So you can literally break it and be fine, because you're not gonna hurt anything. You're not gonna use the same radio. So you can use a flathead and start prying out here. But before you do that, you wanna get this one out first, the middle, the bottom one. You want to start off from prying out like this from here, so it don't damage the dent the plastic. You want to start from here. Actually, it come off easy, but it's really hard to get out. Was this piece right there? I was having a problem trying to get it out because the clip was so tight, and I was afraid to break one of these. You definitely don't want to break this. They did put extra layer right there, but you definitely don't want to break that. Once you get that out, you got 4 screws. Actually, I don't need this to take out, so I just take one of this. It's a Phillips right here. You take this out, that out, and this out. No, actually, I'm sorry. You don't have to take this out. I'm just doing it right now. I'm not trying to put it back and try to show you, but I'm trying to kind of explain how to take it out. You just take one of these out right there, this screw out, and then now you can just pry it out here. I mean, you can literally break this, you'll be fine, because you got another dash right there, mounting kits. So once you get that out, once you pry it all out, you got to take this emergency switch right there by pushing this button right there, push that in, and then you can pull that out or leave it like that. Now once you got all that out, you're gonna have 4 screws you got to take out. You got 2 up here, and then you got 1 right there, and then 1 right there. I'm gonna take that out right now. You need an extended or a long. Now you are gonna, once you get the screw, all 4 screws out, you just pull it out like right so. It's a little bit tight with one hand. Grab it out with one hand if I can. If not, I'm gonna have to pause it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause it. Just pull it straight out. Just be careful. This piece will damage this part, so be careful on that part, that metal. Now you got to push this down and pull it out. Same as this. Push it down and pull it out. This antenna. Actually, there's 2 antennas, one for the series, and the same as this. And like that. Mounting bracket that you will need, you need a 95 73 56. It's a double din. It comes with this and this. Now I have to run a GPS, so what I did is I popped that open. I popped it open and ran the GPS antenna down there and ran it up, pushed right there in the middle, right there, down, and pop this out. In order to do that, just turn the knob, it should come out, and then you got to push this in and click that part out right there. That ring right there, just push it out to the right side and it should come out. And then I'm going to run this to where the radio's at. I'm running a Maestro, the radar detector, and the Maestro that control the camera. This is the camera. It's called Escort 1620X50-2. It does have a camera and reset and the whole 9 yard right there. One of them will go to this for the camera, and the other one, that's weird. This one should go right to here. This one should go right here. Okay, I just found that out. So instead of running 2 wire, I ran only 1 wire that has the like 5 different pin in there. The other one I'll just hide it right there. That's for just the power for the camera, but in this case you don't need both of them, just one of them will work. We'll find out at the end. But I ran the Bluetooth down here. I popped that thing open and put the Bluetooth right there, because this where you sit right there on the driver's side, you'll be able to hear them, or they won't be able to hear you, like the noise, the road noise or any kind of noise. They can literally hear you instead of like, hey, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. So yeah, I run it down here, go to the radio. It's gonna be right underneath this port right there, and then I'm gonna have to use the take that out right now so I can reach this part. I'll pry this out right there. All right, I'm installing a Maestro also, and this doesn't have a 7-inch factory OEM, so it is it's called Maestro HK1, not a Maestro HK3. You want a Maestro HK1 for it to fit. If not, you're gonna have to exchange and all kinds. So here, the hardest part right there is try to get the wire to one side right here. And then there's a metal that you cannot even cut that. There's metal right underneath right there. You cannot cut that. So you don't want to tape them either. If you want to tape them to a bunch of tapes, it won't fit unless you got a radio that's half there. I mean, like a short in length. So I would recommend get something short, doubled in, but a shorter version. So here I got everything planned. I'm gonna adjust the volume up. It works. I'm gonna play a couple things before I go all the way out to. I'm trying to gauge, see if the gauge working. The gauge is working. Fuel 29% and everything else. This is a Kenwood DMX 9707S. And I'm not sure, there's a bunch of features. Got Sirius ready, got camera backup. He doesn't have a camera yet, so setup, adjusting screen, and I mean that literally it. It does have a Bluetooth, does have a radios. So in order for this to work, you're gonna have to hook up 2 wires. One of them's got only 2. It's like a telephone plug. One of them got only 2 pins, and another one 4. I try to put it to this part right there. It doesn't work, so you gotta have 2. And then you come back here to menu, home, actually, home. I guess that one, and then click back to radar. And there you go. That's for the radar detector. It's linked to the Kenwood.